Yo, you good, bro? Listen, got another one for you today, man. YGB mental health, man. And this is another mental convo, man. Where men talk and listen. That's it. Simple as that. But look, we here. We're gonna talk about some things, man. Like I said before, I invite men up here, man. We're gonna talk. You can say as much as you want to say, or as least as you want to say. It don't matter. But we're gonna be here to be vulnerable without vengeance. I'm bringing you these episodes every first Sunday at 7 p.m. Every first Sunday, 7 p.m. So look, without further ado, I'm gonna let this man introduce himself, but I just want to say this man is doing some great things in the community. He's doing a lot of self-improvement himself, and I can see it. He's doing things for the youth, doing things for the people. He has his own platform, Building My Mindset. I'm gonna let him introduce himself right quick. So without further ado, let's go.
Yeah, I want to say I appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir.
I love this studio, everything you're doing,
Appreciate it.
and it's really motivating. I'm Barry. You can call me Big Barry. I'm out of Wilson. I founded the Building My Mindset. It's where we host events, workshops, like seminar styles, where people come speak, share their testimonies, talk about obstacles they overcame.
Yeah.
And we also getting more into a workshop style now where you'll come, we'll do activities, and that way you only didn't just got inspired, but now you can take something home with you and actively work on it. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bet. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it, man. So look, you say let's start with the Building My Mindset. So you say you do workshops, you do some mentoring stuff. You helping people out, y'all have seminars, stuff like that. So what made you want to start this Building My Mindset? Like what did anything happen in your life, or did you see something go on with other people, whatever? But so what started it? Like, for example, with me starting this YGB thing, I went through some personal things, but I was like, yo, if I'm going through this, I know it's a lot of men going through the same thing, but us as men, we ain't finna say too much.
Yeah.
We finna just take that hit to the face, and we finna just keep it moving. But I was like, yo, we need to open up. We need to let other men know, we going through pretty much the same struggles, man, just in a different way. So what made you want to start Building My Mindset?
Yeah, it was a lot of people don't know, but I was going through a lot of things at home growing up that I don't have to get into, but just kind of, starting my adult life like from behind the pocket, and it was a struggle, and there was a lot of things I had to learn because I used to react so emotionally.
Yeah.
And I had to really like start rebuilding my mindset and the way I think about stuff. And once I started getting on that journey, that's kind of when everything started like falling in place for me.
Gotcha.
And it's kind of one of them things where you sit there and think, you're like, man, like if I could have had this game early, I would have been like way ahead of the curve. So it's a way to like give back to others and also kind of give back to that kid in me that didn't have that. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. I'm helping someone, but I'm also healing that inner kid in me too.
Okay. Cool. So what just give me one thing that you feel like you went through as a child, because you said you went through a lot of stuff emotionally. And the crazy part is, I'm gonna jump into it. We're gonna talk about emotions today, actually, man. So what's one thing as a child that really kind of play with your emotions? Like, what's something that really got you to the point where you could tell it kind of affected your adulthood, or it made you want to change your adulthood?
I guess closure, like just wondering why like your pops ain't around,
Okay.
why
Yeah.
mom's like this or why stepdaddy this and stuff like that. And just not having closure at that age just kind of like makes you so angry,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and so young and naive and ignorant, you don't really know no better. So you just, as soon as you feel something, you just release it.
I feel you. Okay. Okay. Bet. So tell me when it come to Barry, man, what's the day in the life of Barry? And what I mean by that is you don't got to tell me like, you wake up, brush your teeth, get ready for work type of stuff. But what's like a mental thing with Barry? Like what goes on in your mind throughout the day? And with that, what's one of your safe spaces? Like what do you find safe to do to keep you humble throughout the
Yeah.
day, to keep you straight, to keep you sane so you don't go crazy or nothing?
Yeah. My day, it'll look like obviously I'm brushing my teeth after I wake up.
Facts.
um, I usually get up right before 10 o'clock in the morning. I go to the gym, or I try to get 10,000 steps in before I start work.
Okay.
Cause I drive trucks, so I sit down for
Yeah.
about 10 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah. So you
So
try to move as much as you can.
mhm.
I feel you. All right.
So then I go to work. That's where the real battle begins. First 6 hours, cool. After about 7, 8 hours of like sitting down driving, yeah, it started to take a toll. My back aching, my knees hurt, my elbow feeling funny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quite keep it between the lines anymore.
I feel you.
And I still got a few hundred more miles to go. So the mental battle really is like crazy. So what I've been doing lately, I just kind of like park, get out, use the restroom, wash my face, walk around, get some steps, play some music. I got to reset during
Yeah.
that period
Yeah.
and get some coffee.
Okay.
Then I finish my shift out. I usually get off like in the AM hours. Then I'll head over to the gym and get a workout on. Then I go home and rinse and repeat.
Okay. So would you say that the gym is a safe space for you?
Oh boy,
For
yes.
sure. That's how you let it out in a positive way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I started going back to the gym recently. I was going, then I stopped because of the way I got stuff set up through the day. Like, it's hard to try to find that time.
Yeah.
Like, the main time I got is at night, but then the thing I got to be right back up at like 5 in the morning. So it's like I was making excuses like, man, I need my rest. I can't be doing this. But the thing is, it's crazy because it's like when you go to the gym, when you go home, shower, go to bed, and like you wake up, you actually feel better in the morning.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
do.
feel like you got some rest. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess it's like the gym, you getting out all that stuff. So it's
Getting that
like,
stress out your body.
yeah. So when you wake up, you feeling better, man. So I know I've been changing. I drive trucks too.
Yeah.
But I know I changed my eating habit. I was like, man, I ain't gonna keep stopping every time I want a snack, stopping at the store, grab something.
Boy.
Every time I'm ready to eat, stopping at this restaurant. So it's like I started like if I know I'm gonna have a good dinner at home, either I won't eat lunch or I eat like I just snack on like a watermelon, something like that. But like I changed my diet first, and that just you could tell a difference,
Yeah.
man. You could really tell a difference. And then I started back getting into the gym, and I said, I ain't finna go in there acting like I'm macho man and just start off putting 300 pounds on the bar and nothing like that. I just started small. I just started walking on the treadmill, doing them that Stairmaster something crazy.
Yeah.
That Stairmaster crazy. But doing the Stairmaster, walking, and then I gradually got back into lifting weights and stuff, man. So, and I could tell a difference in just how my body feels.
Bruh. And that's the
Like,
whole point,
yeah,
too.
so
The whole point.
it's definitely helping out, man. It's going good. So before I jump into the topic, let me ask you first, man. Are you married or you with somebody? Do you got any kids, anything?
Yeah, I got one child.
Okay.
She turned 13 in a couple of
Oh,
days.
nice. Happy early birthday to her.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah.
I am in a relationship.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. So with your relationship, does your partner help you out dealing with your emotions and just dealing with being a man in general and just being a black man in this world, knowing you go to work and stuff, you got to deal with the stress from outside. So when you come back in, the house, is your partner a safe space for you? Is your partner able to help you relieve what's been going on through the day?
Yeah, definitely. We had our moments, but it just was a learning curve. Cause you gotta understand, she got a life she live, I got a life I live.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to merge together and join lives. There's a lot of things you have to learn about the other person.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't learn it until an actual experience happens.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you got to go through life experiences to understand. So then when that subject come back around, we'll know how to handle
it. Get handled,
Yeah,
and that's how it goes. And yeah, she really hold it down and help me through them transitions.
Okay. Bet. All right, so we're gonna jump into the topic for today, man. I wrote some stuff down, man. I always do when I do the topics, I be like, I look up research or whatever. I jot some stuff down that I want to talk about. And then we just gonna, we're gonna have a conversation about it. So the topic for today is emotions. Now, fellas, I know we all got emotions. Women got emotions too, but fellas, we hide it a lot. Like the only emotion you really see from a man, you're gonna see us smiling, like happy, or you gonna probably see us mad. We're gonna be ready to flip some stuff over for real, man. So with emotions, when I looked it up, it said a lot of us hide our emotions because of childhood. We was taught to not cry. We were taught to be a man. You got a man up, if you cry, you ain't a real man, this and that type of stuff, man. So
yeah, definitely.
I feel like, that's the reason why it leads to adulthood. We don't show them emotions. A lot of times in relationships, we're not gonna tell you everything because of what we've been through as a child or just growing up, because we scared of what may happen, from that situation. Excuse me. So, it said, from learning from the research I did, it says that we found that suppressing emotions is linked with higher stress, anxiety, depression, relationship difficulties, and poor physical health over time. Men also tend to seek mental health support less often than women, which can make problems build up before they are addressed. And I talked about this before. I think when I first started doing men's mental health, I talked about how the men, we bottle it up, and I think like the suicide rate is higher because of that. More men, the divorce rate, it was saying like when men get divorced, they end up going downhill faster than a woman does. They don't want help, but they pretty much, we know we need it, but we don't want it. For some reason, we scared to go to therapy. I know me, I just went to therapy like a couple years ago. I was one of the ones that said I didn't need it, all that stuff. But it kind of opened up my eyes. It gave me a different perspective of life and seeing that I got to get myself together and stuff, man. So with it, jumping into the emotion side and stuff like that, and jumping into why men don't want to go to therapy and stuff, why do you feel like we let our emotions get in the way and we don't want to seek mental health support?
Yeah. A lot of it because we wasn't taught, like growing up, for one. It's not like part of our culture. It's, why you crying? is, you know, be strong, be a man.
That's fact.
That word been so abused for so long,
That's
it's
fact.
crazy, bro. It
Yes,
should
sir.
be illegal to say that these days,
No,
bro.
it's facts though. It's
Be a
facts.
man. But the crazy part, the person telling you don't even know what actually being a man is, because we was taught like suppressing our emotions and feeling it is being masculine, but really all that do is make you a ticking time bomb. You
That's
feel me?
facts. That's
Because on the outward appearance, you seem to be well, but inwardly you're dangerous because you have, you know, unprocessed feelings and emotions and all this trauma, and it's just stat. Every time you should have said something to your supervisor, you didn't. Every time you took less than what you deserve, it builds up and you just get things stacked on stat. Next thing you know, you going to get a cheeseburger from McDonald's. Somebody cut you off, and now you don't flip the
You
wig,
finna
and
let
now
it
you
all
in
out
prison.
on them.
Now you in prison.
You done pull your gun out and shot them over the cheeseburger.
Like how that happened?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's crazy that you say that, because that's what I was just about to say too. We bottle everything in, like you said, and we let it build up, build up, build up. But then like you see on the news, 35-year-old man shoots somebody else, blah, blah, blah. And it be like over a dispute, like you just said, somebody cut you off in line. Now we thinking, man, that man crazy. Like, why you gonna shoot somebody for that for?
Right.
But it ain't even had nothing to do with that. That man was going through it with his wife at home. That man, he just got laid off from work or something. Supervisor done did this and this and that. So it's just like, instead of just going and addressing the situation right then and there, you hold it in, it build up. Now you did one crazy little thing, but it changed the course of your life forever though. So, and with that being said, one of the things with emotions is, because of our emotions, we allow our decisions, all based off our emotions, we allow our decisions that we made to affect what's gonna go on in life.
Yeah,
so true. Like, just for an example, us as men, man, let's just say, for example, man, I'm just be honest with you. Like, when it come to women, we see a woman we want, let's just say she the baddest woman. Y'all get it, y'all get together. Y'all, you know, we doing what we do. Now she feeling good to you. Now all of a sudden you want to be like, man, I'm finna put a baby in you. next thing you know, 9 months later, that baby popping out. But you like, in your mind, you like, bro, I ain't want no baby for real. I'm just saying what I was saying, coming out with in it, man. It was good.
That's part of the emotional regulation.
But now you stuck with a baby, literally for life.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna be a deadbeat dad and don't want nothing to do with that baby. But then 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be put on child support or something. Or, you know, the woman that you were with, she was bad. She had the curves and all that stuff. But the attitude ain't hitting on nothing.
Just as bad.
You got to deal with the attitude. You got to do all this stuff. Let's do another scenario, man. You go out somewhere, you chilling. Let's just say you with the boys. Y'all go out, y'all chilling. You got somebody who come up, do something crazy. They step on your shoe by mistake. You let that pride get in the way. Now you want to fight him. Now all of a sudden, guns get pulled out, somebody get killed. Or it could be an innocent bystander, anything. But because y'all were in that situation, now you might end up going to court, end up going to jail.
Yeah, you could.
You in prison for life. All because somebody stepped on a darn shoe, man. So us as men, we would let them quick emotions, them quick reactions mess us up for life, yo. So how do you feel men can better handle their emotions? Like, what do we need to do so that we don't make them quick decisions?
Yeah, it's crazy because I know you remember Dr. Caden. Yeah, at my last event, this was something he was going over. I'm going to have to paraphrase it, though.
Okay.
So basically, he was just saying how we make when we making decision, is we like doing it logically or is being promoted through emotions,
Okay.
just by like what we just saying.
Uh-huh.
So you may think like, example, like, oh man, I ain't gonna talk to them. I ain't gonna reach back out to them. Blah blah, this and that. You probably did that emotionally
Yeah.
instead of logically, because you would have thought about it logically. You would have processed it and thought about all the different scenarios and angles, and you
Yeah.
might would have been so offended. So just paraphrasing off of that on lesson, that's how I advise people to approach these scenarios. And one good way to do it, like yesterday at work, I was like all agitated and my back would hurt, my knees were thriving, and my eyeball was twitching, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody coming towards me with the bright lights on and I can't see, and the Samsara and the truck just going off. And I'm like, bruh.
Yes, sir.
So, man, you know what? I was talking to my girl too. I told her I'd call her back and stuff. So I went and pulled over and got myself. I had to take a few moments to reset myself.
For sure.
Then I found me something interesting to listen to on YouTube that took about an hour to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Then before you even know it, man, I was already like decompressed without even realizing I made that transition.
Okay.
But it was only because I took a moment to basically just transmute that into something else instead of just running off with that and letting that be the driving force.
Mm-hmm.
So also, like, men need outlet. Men and women need outlets. Like, you can't just like be walking around with all that inside your body, man. You gotta let it out. Just like the gym. That's a place I love to go.
For sure.
I like the Stairmasters, even though I get on them Stairmasters and I be going through this whole mental struggle after like 6, 7, 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to go through that turmoil, because me going through that turmoil is mental training for when I leave out here and get back into the real world.
Okay.
Now I'm that much mentally stronger than I was, because if I can make myself stay on the designated time on the Stairmaster or anything I'm doing, that means I now have the mental strength to do that out here in the real world too.
Yeah.
So it's good to find outlets and stuff where you can release stuff and build more discipline.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to the emotions, man, when something when like it's about to either stir you up, it's about to grind your gears. I guess when you about to get mad about something, you need to just pause for a quick second. Like, I know I do this, like, pause for a quick second. Like, my motto be like, if this situation ain't finna make me more money or bring some type of peace or happiness to me, is it worth me even giving it my time, for real?
Yeah.
So, like, before I get mad at what's finna happen or what I'm about to do or whatever, or before I'm about to show this emotion, is it worth even showing the emotion to it, man? So back to it. Like you said, like, somebody cut you off in line, you already mad or whatever. Before I get mad at this person, is it even worth me fighting this person, or this person could potentially be holding, they can pull it out on me or whatever? Is it worth it? Nah. So they jump into, if you do have that emotion, we need to figure out better ways to handle it.
Yeah.
So, the first thing, we already had a bad day, the first thing we probably is gonna do is be ready to start fussing. Voice gonna automatically be loud. We ain't even gonna start off soft. So it's just like, sometimes you just gotta analyze, like, play the situation in your head and be like, nah, this ain't even worth it, bro. If you cut me off, hey, you know what? It's all good. It happened for a reason or whatever. But if you feel some type of way, easy, like, hey, excuse me, I was standing right here or whatever. And people react off tone of voice. So
bro.
you tell me something in a bad way, I'm gonna automatically take it a certain way. But if you tell me something and you cool and calm with it, 9 times out of 10, that person gonna be like, oh, my bad, whatever. I ain't even see you there. Oh, my bad, da. And they'll get behind you or whatever, man. So what's a way you feel like what's a way you feel like we can actually handle our emotions better? Like, what's something we can do or practice to where the next time something like that happens, or the next time a situation even happens, we can automatically come off in a good way that we need to come off versus just spazzing automatically?
Yeah, man, to be real, like, I mean, it sounds like a simple fix, but it's not so necessarily a simple fix. Sometimes little techniques are not gonna always be there. Cause you gotta think you have years of a certain behavior. And now if I tell you to introduce this technique, you're not gonna be efficient in that technique because it's newly introduced versus you got like 30-something years of that recent behavior. So I'm gonna go a little deeper on that instead of just I call it like a band-aid of I will just be honest with yourself first. You need to like really self-reflect would be the key. If you can daily self-reflect every day and take the time to be honest with yourself and acknowledge that you do have patterns that gave you a certain outcome. And I tend to respond like this way. That would be the best thing you can do for longevity.
Okay.
Because, and truth be told, we all know like the simple technique. We've been hearing this since we were a kid. Just take some time and just take a time and breathe about it, baby. And what we do it one day, next day, boom.
Exactly. So you got to be consistent in it. Like, we know what to do, but you got to be consistent in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you just said, take the time. So like it could be a Sunday. We just get out of church or something. We feeling good. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just praise the Lord. We straight then. So something happened. We could breathe about that. We could be like, it's all good. It's straight. Monday, something happened. We could be like, whew, you better be lucky I just went to church yesterday, boy. But
Wednesday
it's that building up, like you said earlier. Tuesday get here, Wednesday you like, all right. Next thing you know, somebody say something, spazzing. Then you be like, boy, I need to go to church. Sunday. So it could be, it's pretty much, it's a repeated pattern, you know? And you are the only one that can control that pattern. You got to control them emotions. So I know for me, man, one thing I suggest to people is something I never said. I ain't gonna say I never said I'd do it. But I was like, I don't really see the point in it. A lot of people be like, you need a journal, like just write stuff down or whatever. You ain't even got to be putting stuff down like a storyline. You could just like jot little notes or whatever. But it's like that's a way of getting it out without spazzing on somebody or without, you know what I'm saying, making a temporary decision that's gonna have a permanent outcome. You know what I'm saying? You just write it down in your journal, like, hey, I don't be like, hey, Barry pissed me off today, man. Hey, he ain't even know he was finna get it, but hey, blah blah blah. Another thing, man.
The funny thing, won't nobody never know, neither.
Exactly. And another thing, man, like me and you saying, go work out. Just relieve that stress by working out, man. When you start sweating, man, for some reason you just start feeling better. When you start sweating, man, you just get them emotions out. Hey, especially if you the type, you know, you when you have your max days or you want to do your personal best type days or whatever. When you get mad, go ahead, go to the gym.
That's perfect time.
I go from 300 to 320 in a minute when I'm mad. Now, like, I go ahead and lift them weights, man. Go for short walks, man. Just get it out your system. Especially like if you got a family. Like you just said, man, you come home to your woman. Sometimes it's best to just sit in the car for a second.
Yeah.
Like you said, like
it's a transition from work to home.
Exactly. Like grandma say, let it out. Let it out. Breathe a little bit. That's how I do sometimes. I just sit in the truck. I'm just like, all right, work was work, or wherever I was at, there was that. Like, you know, I do pictures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might have, one of my clients might have kind of hit that little nail on the head for me. I'm like, bruh. So it just, you sit in the car for a minute, just like, all right, about to go in the house. Cause ain't nobody in the house did nothing to me. So I ain't finna
Yes.
take that and put it on them. So breathe for a minute, man. Chill. Everything gonna be all right. Cause once, like I just said, man, sometimes we'll make a permanent, well, a temporary decision, and they can have a permanent outcome on our life, and we don't want that for real. It's already like they already got us as men statistically labeled with certain things. They be ready to put us in jail over any little thing, man. They don't want a man to strive. They don't want a man to do right. They don't want a man to be successful. So it's like any little thing we do, they're ready to chew us out on that, yo. So I want you to tell me, give me if I was in a situation where I know my emotions is bad. And I know we've been talking about being mad about something, but you got a whole bunch of different emotions. Like
Right.
you got happy, sad, mad,
Grief.
but you got, like you said, grief, you got embarrassment, you got,
Self-worth.
yeah, you got shame. A lot of
Oh
men are
yeah,
shameful.
Shane. That one can
So you
get
got,
deep
yeah, you
too.
got a lot of that stuff, man. And then men, like I said, men don't want to go to therapy. They don't want to seek help, but they going through this. I suggested journaling, going for a walk or something like that. But what's something you feel like would be easy for a man to at least try to start going down the right path of controlling their emotions?
Yeah, it's gonna always come back to self-reflect. You need, as a man particularly, you need quiet moments and time throughout your day to focus, to have a chance to be you, like a chance where you don't have to be dad, you don't have to be the supervisor, you don't have to be a brother, friend. You can just sit, relax, and chill, and just be you.
Yeah.
And that space is where you need to just relax, breathe, think about things, think how you could have done them better. Play your favorite music, man. I love music. Well,
Yeah.
music get me right.
Yeah.
Well, I be like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, you feel me? Like, I'm telling you, like, the music, walking is gold.
Yeah.
I do a lot of walking. Walking is gold. And guess what? You can walk alone with your little earbuds in. Come on now. Like, you chilling, like ain't nobody bothering you, just get off to your own zone, like where you can live and breathe it in peace.
Yeah.
And that's where the healing and the self-reflection starts to like really develop, because now you having time to have that intimate relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
Which will lead to new discoveries of yourself. But it's hard to do it when you're out here in the world and you being a husband, a brother, a cousin, an uncle, or employee, or business owner, a next door neighbor, like, you know what I mean? All on social media all the time. Like, you never really taking time to be yourself in peace.
I feel you.
And you need that, because that peace, it to me always outweighs chaos. So try to like set your life for little hobbies, anything you can do. I don't care if it's just sitting on your back porch. Let that be your peaceful zone. And I'm telling you, that peace gonna outweigh that chaos over time.
There you
That's
go.
how you start to get a clarity inside your head. Once clarity reaches your head and it filters everything out, now everything else can be clear.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's fast. All right. Well, with that being said, man, unless you want to say something else, that's gonna conclude it. I appreciate it. That was good, man. So what I'm gonna jump into now is, number one, I got something for you, but I had to order some more stuff.
Okay.
So behind the scenes, you finna get some. So be looking out for that.
Tenfold.
So fellas, wrapping this up. Just know we all go through it, fellas. We all pretty much we sharing the same type of emotions as men. We just all handle it differently. But we don't want to get caught up in the drama of the world. We don't want to get caught up in the negativity of things. So let's learn how to control these emotions, fellas. And if anything, man, I know us as men, we don't really open up to people. But we need to find somebody we trust and just talk to them.
That part, definitely.
Like I've had some people I've talked to, and then later on down the line, they told me like I stopped them from doing some crazy things. So I'm just like, thank you, Lord. Like for real, for real.
Yeah.
So what I like to do, man, when I be wrapping up these segments, man, I just want to first off, I'm gonna ask you, I want you to shout out somebody that you feel, shout out another man that you feel like, you know, they doing their thing right now, or somebody who inspire you, or somebody you just want to get you give your props to right now, anything, man. So shout them out right quick.
Yeah, I want to shout out Dr. Caden LeBray.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you mean a lot to me, big bro. I love you. I'm proud of you. And just keep doing your thing, man. I'm definitely here to support and be a part of the movement.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad to have you in my life. Somebody else particularly I want to shout out Mark Baby Love. I love you, little bro. Keep your head up. Stay strong, man. You got more power in you than you realize. And that's it.
Yes, sir. So, hey, with that too, man, Dr. K, man, he I ain't gonna get into it. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but I know he went through some medical stuff recently. But boy, hey, he jumped right back into it. Like he had like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah,
but I like that though, cause he definitely he a go getter for real, man. I know him for some years now, man. I know him. We did some stuff way back.
Yeah.
But he definitely he gonna figure out a way to make it happen. And I like how he looks at everything as just a lesson in life, and just how to take that lesson and improve on his life from that lesson or whatever. So, what else I got, man? We did a shout outs, man. I want you to give some advice to the men, just any type of advice, man.
Yeah, cool. I like doing that.
Yes, sir.
My advice to men is take time to self-reflect. I made sure I mentioned it plenty of times in this video, but I'm serious. Take time to self-reflect. Find you a peaceful area. Create you a peaceful area. Because peace is chosen, is not found. So you have to choose it and get you an area where you can be you in peace and work through whatever you need to work through in peace, and get some outlets to release all that stuff inside of you. Like, and another advice would be, man, just stay consistent in what you're doing.
For sure.
For sure.
And I just want to tell y'all fellas, this even coming from the Bible in the book of James, it say, be quick to listen, be slow to speak, and be slow to anger. So even the Bible tell you about controlling your emotions, man. Make sure you listen, know what the situation is, know what's going on before you react on it. Because a lot of times, a lot of this crazy stuff happen from misunderstandings, yo. So be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger, and trust me, you gonna be good, bro.